You're at your favorite coffee spot on a chilly Friday morning. The barista slides you oat milk latte across the counter. The total is $6.50. You pull out your wallet. You grab your card. You hold it over the small black terminal. A gentle beep sounds. The screen flashes approved. You grab your coffee and walk out. The whole transaction felt instantaneous. It was simple. It was fast. You probably forgot about it before the coffee even cooled. But that single tap kicked off a hidden, high-speed journey. Your $6.50 went on a round-the-world trip in the blink of an eye. Beneath that beep is tech, security, and non-stop communication. Half a dozen companies moving in sync. The journey begins with a digital handshake. When you bring your card close to the payment terminal, or what the industry calls a point-of-sale machine, a tiny radio antenna inside the terminal sends out a low-energy field. It wakes a small, passive chip in your card. No battery, powered for a split second by the terminal. This tech's called near-field communication. It only works up close, usually within an inch or two. That proximity is a built-in security feature. Once the chip's awake, the handshake happens. The POS asks, "Who are you?" The card responds in code. Not a long convo, just a quick exchange of essentials. The card introduces itself, Visa, MasterCard, and its identity, without spilling the real digits. It ain't shouting your 16 digits. That'd be like announcing your address and spare key to a crowd. The POS is the first checkpoint, run by the coffee shop's bank, the acquirer, aka the merchant bank. It collects the card data, adds the $6.50, wraps it in a neat digital message, confirms the link, and opens the starting gate. Lights flash, you hear the beep, the secret knock's done, doors open, info's protected. Now we get to the heart of modern payment security. Tokenization. When your card responds, it does not send your real account number. It sends a one-time token. Think of a token like a coat check ticket. You hand over the valuable coat, your real number, and get a disposable ticket. The system knows which ticket maps to which coat. If someone steals the ticket, it's useless, can't get your coat or anyone else's. The token's worthless outside this specific purchase. It's a random stand-in for your PAN, created for this purchase at this merchant for this amount. Even if intercepted, it's useless elsewhere. A huge leap from magstripes, which sent your raw number every time. On top of tokenization, the message is encrypted, like locking the ticket in a briefcase. Only your bank's got the key. The acquirer can't look inside. It just reads the address and forwards it. Destination: the right payment network. Your real info stays hidden, known only to you and your bank. The POS never sees your real number, and it doesn't need to. It just bundles the amount and merchant details and sends it on. So yeah, that's the secret. Section 4, the messenger, the payment network's role. The acquirer doesn't send it straight to your bank. There's a crucial intermediary, the payment network. You know the names: Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover. They're the grand central station of payments. They route billions daily between thousands of acquirers and issuers, making sure everyone plays by the same rules. They read routing info, not the full PAN, just enough to pick the right path, in milliseconds over fiber. They add security, real-time fraud scoring with a global view. If a card hits New York, then Tokyo 2 minutes later, it gets flagged fast. They don't issue cards, lend money, or hold deposits. Their infrastructure, rails for digital commerce. Without the hub, every bank would connect to every other. Chaos. The network's the invisible link that keeps it all smooth. Tap a Visa card, the request hits Visa, which forwards to your issuer, say Chase, for the decision. Section 5. The gatekeeper. Your bank's crucial checks. After the POS, the acquirer, and the network, it arrives at your bank, the issuer, the ultimate gatekeeper. Only your bank can unlock the encrypted message and see the token. Only your bank can say yes or no. This is the moment of truth for your coffee, answered in a blink. First, the basics. Does the account exist? In good standing? Reported lost or stolen? Expired? Then funds. Debit checks your balance. Credit checks your limit. If $6.50 puts you over, declined. This ensures the merchant will get paid. The heavy lifts the fraud analysis, dozens of data points in real time. It checks amount, typical for you or out of pattern. Location and merchant category, a spot you frequent or someplace brand new. Time matters. 3 a.m. might raise eyebrows more than 9 a.m. It rolls to a risk score. Low gets auto-approved. High may be blocked. Borderline might ping your phone to confirm. Decision made, your bank sends the answer back the way it came. Section 6. The promise and the payment. The approved response travels back. Issuer, network, acquirer, terminal. You hear the beep, see approved. From your side, it's done. But the money hasn't moved. What you got is authorization, not final payment. Authorization's a promise. You got the funds, and this purchase is approved. Your bank puts a hold, shows as pending. That $650's reserved. The shop trusts you can walk out with the latte. Later comes settlement. End of day, the POS batches all approvals and sends them to the acquirer. The acquirer sorts and submits through the networks to each issuer. That's when banks move the money. Your $650 travels to the coffee shop's bank, and your statement flips from pending to posted. Real-time authorization keeps lines moving. Overnight settlement moves massive sums efficiently. While you sleep, the system reconciles the day so everyone gets paid. Section 7. The finish line. Speed, safety, and your role. Why does it feel so simple and fast? Incredible optimization. Tiny data packets, networks built for speed, smart risk models say yes to normal right away. From the NFC handshake to overnight settlement, a hidden world works for you every day. Those signals are just the tip of a huge iceberg. Sometimes a snag happens, weak signal, slow network, or a cautious decline. Don't panic. Try again or use chip and pin. The system's got redundancies. Your role's simple. Treat alerts like a friend. A quick glance catches fraud fast. If it ain't you, call or block in-app immediately. That tap sends a short, secure, choreographed trip. Tokens, encryption, promises, and final payments, faster than your first sip. Feels like magic, but it's just exceptional tech. Next time you tap, remember the secret trip, and keep an eye on your account, but trust the journey.